What's up everyone, Sneery Minotaur here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you all have yourselves a wonderful day today. I really wanted to do another video talking about exclusives with you all. I haven't done it in a good while. I just made a video talking about exclusives in a good bit. I think the last time was when we had those like wraps, like item shop wraps being turned into exclusive codes, which was just really strange that they were doing that. Well, I am here once again to talk about exclusives with you all because there's been some interesting news that's been coming out about exclusives, and I really wanted to try to answer this question here: should Fortnite exclusives return? The reason why I'm saying this here is because just recently, the Impasto wrap, which actually was an exclusive wrap from a Nintendo Switch Cup, came back in the Tabor Hill Locker bundle, and just a little bit ago as this video recording, the Fortnite competitive Twitter actually tweeted out about a skin that's coming back in a tournament pretty soon, and it's one I haven't talked about on this channel, and that is Indigo Kuno, which is actually one of the rare skins in the entire game. And with that in mind, I wanted to really think about this here because Fortnite can technically bring back exclusives. I wonder how they would actually go about this. So I really wanted to talk about this here for a video and have this whole discussion with you all on 3 options that Epic can actually do to bring back certain exclusive cosmetics, because we know it's not impossible for them to do that. So the first one is actually to bring back free cosmetics. This isn't the first time that we've seen this happen before, because obviously Indigo Kuno is a free cosmetic, and obviously the Impasto wrap was a free cosmetic, but then they sold it in the item shop for 500 V-Bucks. Now, again, just like I said, it's really not that difficult for them to do this because obviously we've seen this happen before. We've seen this happen with a lot of other cosmetics, like for example, like the Octo wrap. This was actually a very rare cosmetic. It was actually a really rare Twitch drop, and then they brought it back for a short period of time. Same thing with the Llama Galaxy. I'm hoping I'm saying that. I'm just gonna call it the Llama Galaxy spray. I know it's not actually called that. This was actually a very rare spray that you could only get from a Samsung phone case, and they brought it back in a Galaxy Grappler tournament. But yeah, they did bring back that, so I don't really see a big problem with them bringing back cosmetics that were exclusive to like cups and things like that, and then bringing them back for like a second time. Heck, even the Cypher PK wrap, that was originally a Twitch drop, and they made it into an item shop cosmetic, which honestly I think was kind of a smart idea, and I'm surprised they didn't do that to begin with. But anyways, I would really want them to basically make the cosmetics that were free once to make them basically obtainable again through the same type of method. Like for example, there are some cosmetics which actually are really rare, and it's actually from Streamlabs. These are really rare cosmetics, and let's put the Danger Frog wrap. This was actually a very rare wrap you can only get from a code from this, and it was really bugged. A lot of people couldn't even get these cosmetics due to the fact on the site being very bugged, and I would like for them to bring back these cosmetics because I know a lot of people would want them to return in that type of aspect. And Danger Frog I think would be a really cool wrap to bring back because it actually is a very good one in my opinion. The other one here which I wanted to talk about here was also website cosmetics, and honestly I think those should be sold in the item shop, most notably the reboot of Friend Cosmetics. Now I do know that the second reboot of Friend Cosmetics, the one that had the plasma carrot pickaxe, that was confirmed to have those cosmetics be sold in the item shop at some point in the future. We just don't know when that's going to happen, so I wouldn't really be that upset if they were to do this, and I don't think a lot of people should be upset over that because the cosmetics were free. That's kind of the point across from there, because I know there's going to be some of those people out there who are going to get mad over it, like, oh my gosh, my very rare pickaxe is going to come back and it's going to be sold in the item shop. How dare they sell it? I don't know why you're complaining about it because it was free to begin with. Sure, it was rare, but that's not really saying much because again, it was free. Now with this whole website thing, I really wanted to try and say this here, and that is the refer a friend stuff. Now this is something which I can honestly say that this would not be a good idea for them to sell the Rainbow Racer set and the Xander set in the item shops. And the reason why is because a lot of people would be pissed, and I can understand why, because these, while they weren't the most difficult skins to get, as I do think the most difficult thing for you to do to get these skins was the 60 levels on 2 accounts, I can understand why people would get mad over this. Even though they do have item shop assets, I wouldn't be upset over it, but I can understand why people would get upset and they would want compensation in some type of way for those to ever be sold in the item shop if that was to ever be the case. Now my second option here is to actually open up the promotions again for skins that can't be obtained anymore. For example, let's say Galaxy, I think that'd be really cool if they reopened up that. Like Iconic, I know a lot of people want to see Iconic return, and like other skins like Wonder is one of those skins I know a lot of people really like. And let me go back to Indigo Kuno for a sec here, because Indigo Kuno is a cosmetic that you can only get from placing in a PlayStation PlayStation Celebrations Cup, and that was the first one. And just like how I said earlier in the beginning of this video, it looks like the skin is going to be making a return, making it a second time for people to actually get this cosmetic. But anyways, I do honestly think what they should do is that Epic and PlayStation should honestly just make a PS5 bundle for her and her pickaxe. Her pickaxe is also very rare as well, and I don't think a lot of people would be really that upset over it. I mean, granted, I know, just like how I've said with the website stuff, people would probably be upset going like, why are they selling this for $500 when I have the skin? Why are you complaining that you're not spending $500 on the skin? That's kind of the point, really. A lot of these free cosmetics, more or less a lot of like the website exclusive ones, or even stuff from like cups, things like that, a lot of people would complain about them actually being sold in the item shop if they are tied to a specific cup, like the Indigo Kuno. I can honestly see people getting mad over it being sold for like $500 in a PS5 bundle, even though they got the skin for free in the cup. That's kind of the point which I'm trying to say here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the only other one which I can honestly see happening if they were to ever open up a promotion again is honestly Reflex. And the reason why is because they have a really good relationship with Nvidia, and I know that sounds really weird putting it like that, but I would really like to see Reflex return, because if they're not going to sell them in the item shop, because at this point I think they should just bring them back into the item shop, I think this is probably the second best option for them to do, is to reopen up this promotion again and try to work out a little deal with Nvidia. I don't think it's impossible, and the reason why is because they did give out a free pickaxe a while ago that actually was an item shop pickaxe, or it was intended to be an item shop pickaxe, but then they made it into an exclusive cosmetic for the GeForce Now app. So if Epic didn't get the chance to do any, like, open up promotions again, I would honestly think that the third option is to make new counterparts to already existing exclusive skins. Now, obviously, a lot of the exclusive skins that we have, they are basically reskins. Like a lot of the Xbox skins like Dark Vertex and Eon, they're already existing cosmetics that they're based off of, just, you know, made for different color schemes. But more or less, I really would want them to do either one or two things. For the exclusive skins that are original, they should either make an item shop reskin of it or a gender swapped version of it that we've seen before. It's kind of similar to how they did Galaxy, for example. Galaxy, very popular skin, and then in 2020 they made the Galaxy Scout skin, which was a cup skin, and that you can also get it from the item shop, and that skin sold like crazy. And not to mention even Reflex as well, back in the day, they also made the Instinct skin in season 6, and then it was released in season 8, and then the whole controversy happened, and yeah, we all know the story, what happened with Reflex. But yeah, I think this would be a really cool idea for them to actually go forward with this. Make item shop reskins of already existing ones. Like imagine a new reskin of Wildcat, that'd be really cool. Or even a gender swapped version of Iconic. Like, that's right there, Epic. How have you not done anything with Iconic? It's insane to me that they haven't done anything with that skin. And I know a lot of people would really want an item shop version of Iconic, or even a female version of Iconic. Like, just imagine that. Like, that would sell like crazy. But yeah, overall, should Epic actually bring back exclusives? I don't know. It is possible for them to bring back more or less the free cosmetics and sell them in the item shop, or just to bring them back for a short period of time for other promotional purposes. But I don't know if it's the greatest idea to do it, because I know people would get mad over it. But at the end of the day, I don't really think it would ruin the rarity of certain skins, but I can see why they probably would never do it. But we do know that it is possible. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, turn notification bells so you don't miss any more new videos from me, as I do weekly. Drop a like on the video if you did happen to enjoy this video. I also have a Twitter that's @SnooMantor on Twitter if you want to go follow me. Thank you all so much for watching. I love every single one of you. Remember everyone, it's always good to take chances.